We see the 50-50 conversation in relationships on social media all the time. What are your thoughts on 50-50 in a relationship?
Man, I'll be honest, biblically, it's not a thing, bro. Like, hey, guys out there, if you're trying to find like a wife, like I'm not talking about just some girlfriend, something that's gonna maybe work out. If you want a wife, something like your dream girl, look at Ephesians 5. You need to be an Ephesians 5 husband, and for the women out there, be a Proverbs 31 woman. And I'll be honest with you, the Bible explains the man needs to sacrifice for his wife the same way Jesus sacrificed for the church. And what does that look like? Jesus hung himself on a cross for his bride, which was the church. So men, hey, if you can't be bothered splitting the bill 50-50, maybe you need a little bit more character development before you start searching for your wife. So I'm big on, if you have money, sure, like I got you. No need to do no 50-50. I'm going all in, 100-0. You ain't got to worry about nothing. But yeah, that's my take.
I like that. That's a great take, man.
Oh, man.
Thank you so much, bro. Some people say Gen Z don't have common sense. What are your thoughts on that?
I reckon that there's too much TikTok going around. There's too much of this brain rot. All of that shit. It's getting to people's heads.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree on the brain rot. Yeah.
But brain rot seems to be so popular. Why do you think it's so popular?
People just make trends. People make trends for fucking stupid shit.
Right.
It's not good, It's getting to a point where it's like too much.
Right. Does that mean like our generation is just gonna get even more stupid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like everyone just follows each other. Yeah.
What do you think you guys are gonna do to be a little bit different?
We're not.
Shout out to that guy.
We don't follow the brain rot. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Have you seen the 50-50 discourse in relationships online?
50-50 discourse?
Yeah, like when they talk about relationships, like who's putting in what amount of effort, money, where they're going 50-50 with a girl. Have you heard of that?
Well, I don't really believe in the 50-50. Well, in my own personal experience, I feel like the girl has more, or asks for more than the man has to. Because right now, I think the market for men is way more difficult than women have to, obviously.
That's fair.
The standards for women, I feel like, are way higher than men have to be. And it's sad because someone like me who, has a lot going for him, can't get that. And I feel bad for other men who are similar in my situation.
Right.
So nowadays, it's like, you don't really see a point. And that's why I think in a city like Perth, people are very antisocial.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just really upsetting about like a city like Perth.
I think definitely here in Perth, people can be antisocial. You almost have to be super charismatic, super willing to get out there to even have a conversation with some people. And then some guys might say like, what's even the point? Because it's like, it should be a natural exchange. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you look at most relationships, it's either the most charismatic guys getting them, or it's through social media and stuff, and that's very fabricated. I don't really fuck with that.
Right.
But yeah, and I feel like even on like the train, like you can't even have a conversation with people because they have their headphones in, or they're on their phone.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel very like lonely and stuff. So I feel like I don't really fuck with that.
What do you think that you could do, or anyone could do, to kind of like curb that maybe loneliness or lack of connection?
I think people just need it's more internal. I think they need to step out of their like ideas of, like being on social media and too much. I think being on social media, if you step out of social media a bit, then obviously you'll be able to socialize a bit more. Yeah. I think changing your habits, that'll probably switch you up and be able to speak to people. Definitely. Like just people on the street and stuff like that.
So pretty much people should come out and actually touch some grass.
Yeah, exactly. You don't live long enough to, be on social media all the time, you know what I mean? And like, you don't have a long enough life to just like speak to people. So just go out and speak to people, you know what I mean?
I love that. Killed it, bro. Thank you so much, bro. What do you guys think about going 50-50 in relationships?
I agree with it.
I agree with it, except...
Hey, hold on, guy, bro. We're just
I don't like it.
Hey, hold on, bro. We're just doing something right now, bro. Appreciate you. What are your thoughts again, sorry?
I think 50-50 should be general, but if one person can't give 50 and they can only give 20, the other person gives 80. Right. That rule,
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah. Do you think it should be 50-50 across the board at all times?
It depends how the other person's feeling.
Right.
Yeah, like if I'm
going a bit less, then I'm putting in 30, then they should feel that 70.
Like in my own relationship, I've had times where I'm super low, and my partner's had to pick up things around the house or look after me more than I look after him, and I think that it should be in a general like average weighted equal, but sometimes it's not going to be.
Do you think that encompasses like maybe finances, or is that just everything altogether?
We're a bit younger, so you live with your boyfriend, though?
Yeah, I do. We try our hardest to split things 50-50. My boyfriend has only just got citizenship from Zambia, so.
Oh wow.
So I got a lot of help from the government and for being a student and my parents and scholarships. He didn't.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to live with me. His parents bought a flat for him to live in. So I feel like I put in a bit more because I can and because I'm grateful that he's allowed me the opportunity to live independently. Yeah.
I love that. Okay. What about you? What do you think?
Finance-wise?
Yeah.
Dates and stuff.
Yeah. Me and my boyfriend, we send like money to an account and we use that for our dates. Yeah. But like we live separately. But yeah, like for running to Coles for like a little snack, we'll use that shared account. But like we'll still treat each other.
I love that.
Every now and then. Yeah.
We don't do that.
What are your thoughts on people who think it's either A, the man pays for everything, or actually no, I've got a better one. What do you think about the guys who are like, no, don't worry, I'll pay for everything, and the implications of that? And also, what do you think about the girls who are like, no, my man has to pay for everything, I'm not paying nothing?
I have a lot of comments to make. I think that's not a woman that I would choose to be around because I think that women need to be, one, independent financially in case
Definitely.
you need to leave,
Definitely.
and two, it's not what, like, a man is a man. Like, yeah, okay. In the past, men always earn more. That's not the case anymore. So it needs to be weighted on that, not gender. Like, it has nothing to do with gender, who pays for what. Like, it's like, if I'm making $20,000 a year and you're making 120.
Come on, sis. What's going on, team? Yeah. Fair. What are your thoughts on that?
I think if a man wants to pay, then let him. And if a lady wants her man to pay, then
Yeah.
she should find a man that wants to pay.
As long as
like
it's-
if she's with a man that doesn't want to pay, then she shouldn't be with.
And as
that
long as
man.
there's no, like, power tripping going on.
Yeah.
Like, I paid for everything, like,
Yeah.
for the last 6 months. Like, that's not, it's, you pay and you never say anything about it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going and lording it over your partner, at that point it's not a relationship. At that point you're trying to treat me like a child.
Trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah. You owe me this because I did this.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
Why
it's
do you
not-
think the bystander effect exists?
I think, to be honest, I think it's human nature to like stand and watch and observe, and like sometimes people they don't really want to help. I think that's why the bystander effect exists. You know, like some people, it's human nature to watch, to see, to observe, and some people they don't really feel comfortable helping and doing the right thing. You know.
Fair. Do you think the bystander effect is more apparent in this generation or the previous generation?
I mean, it's hard to say, like, to be honest, I would say definitely this generation.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the previous generation, like they pride themselves on being like, tough and, strong. They're the last generation that like, they can take shit without having to give it back.
Right.
So for me, like definitely this generation.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you talk to your parents or like you talk to your parents' friends, they're all like, we're a lot more stronger than you guys. Like, we could do this without being asked, Like, I definitely think the last generation,
I think sometimes as the generation goes on, maybe with the advent of social media, or maybe just because life actually has gotten a lot easier for us.
I agree.
That we are not as rough or rigid as our previous generation. Do you think that's the case?
No, definitely, I agree. Yeah, like, especially with social media, life has become so much easier than it used to be,
Yeah, definitely.
And like, I mean, I feel like the previous generations are kind of bullshit, They're like, oh, I used to climb that mountain to go to school, like, I feel like that's like,
Yeah.
But I definitely think we have it easier, to be honest.
Definitely.
Like, especially with like social media, everything like that,
Definitely. Okay. Have you seen what's been going on with the Epstein files?
I have.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't want to say specific thoughts, but like it's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of messed up, isn't it? It's crazy because you don't realize what's going on in the world. You're just lost in the source.
It's like because it proves the elite status of like the higher ups. Hey,
Right.
It's like it actually makes you think there are people above government that are like
We're doing something crazy, right?
exactly.
That means that at some point we're gonna have to like take conspiracy theorists like super serious.
Well, I mean, I already do, to be honest. I've always heard out like conspiracy theories, but it's always been like it's always been with a grain of salt. But it's like I listen. I listen.
Yeah.
I like that shit. It's kind of cool to listen to.
Would you say that like, because normally I talk to people about stuff like this in my private time, and a lot of people like have a lot of doubts and whatnot, but I think it's good to like kind of hear at least everybody out.
Yeah, for sure.
What are your thoughts on that? Would you be willing to hear everybody out even if you don't take it in fully?
Of course, I'd be able to hear like everyone out. I think it's a good like talking point.
Right.
But at the same time, it's hard to release all your thoughts without being judged on it.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's a sensitive topic to like compared to like someone who's like just Orthodox or someone who's Jewish.
Right. It's different.
Yeah.
And that's it. We'll leave it there. My freaking guy. All right, team. Who am I with tonight?
I'm Zach.
Zach, nice to meet you, bro.
Me.
Bro, how do you think incompetent people get into high positions?
Incompetent people get over. They lie.
They lie.
They lie.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Tell us more.
Can I phone a friend?
Phone a friend.
Yeah.
Well, I love that.
How do incompetent people get into high positions?
Arrogance.
Come. What do you think? Arrogance?
Yeah, arrogance on, like, if you think about it,
And they lie.
incompetent people just have arrogance and lie up their way up to the top.
Do you reckon that arrogance / high confidence pretty much fools people?
It can, yes, if they're good at deceiving other people, if that's their characteristic. If they're good at deceiving people, they can get up to higher places.
Right.
What a good phone a friend, yes.
That is a very good phone a friend.
Yes.
Do you think as a whole we suffer from very incompetent people with that high arrogance?
Of course. Yes.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd say the same. Honestly, yeah.
Okay, I'm with my girl. If y'all know, I was on a podcast not too long ago. But before any, tell us a little bit about your podcast.
My podcast is all about everything live, music, trending topics, and just what's popping in the streets.
I love that. Speaking about what's popping in the streets, heck, what's popping on the internet streets? What are your thoughts on 50-50 in a relationship?
50-50 who?
Who?
I mean,
Explain.
depends. If it's your husband, I don't know about 50-50 because if I pop out some babies, my body changes. I don't know about 50-50.
Are you saying that is that gonna be the long stretch of the marriage, or is it just for a little bit while you're dealing with pregnancy, dealing with your turning your body back, then it's 100?
Whole marriage, but when a woman really loves you, she's going to want to take care of you back.
Okay.
But you have to lead.
You have to lead.
You have to lead with.
So you want a leader.
I want a leader.
But there are a lot of the feminist girls out here, the girls who are like, I'm an individual, I do my own thing. They don't want a leader. Are you saying you're not one of them?
No, I'm not one of them. I want to submit. I want to be led, and I enjoy it.
Okay, so I know you personally. You're an accomplished young lady. How do you find that you're an accomplished person who's worked hard to do certain things and you still want to be led? How does that balance?
Because I feel like there's power in submission. People think that being submissive means that you're less than, but it's just about finding a way to like do things within your. What's the opposite of masculine again?
Femininity.
The opposite of you need to do things within your feminine power and energy. There's power in it. There's power in submission. That's what I'm trying to say.
Would you recommend that to the younger girls that's coming up?
Absolutely, but still be confident. Still be a leader like in your day-to-day life. Don't be a pushover. Just because he's a leader, don't just do anything. That's not what I mean. Absolutely not. Are you a leader?
Me, am I a leader?
Here's the question.
Am I a leader?
You a leader?
You want the mic? Hey, ask me.
I respect the mic.
You respect the mic?
I never do that.
You never?
No.
Look, as interviewer to interviewer, in my relationships, I lead, but I need to find someone who is willing to be led and is willing to have a little bit of guidance as well. But in saying that, I feel like you know me personally, I'm a very reasonable guy. I would love to have my woman's opinion on things because I feel like in a relationship we feed into each other. And for me to like ignore what she has to say would be insane. So I'd love to lead, but with her input as well.
Exactly, and guess what, ladies? When you're actually submitting, sometimes you're leading. Because sometimes all you have to do is trick a man to think that he's leading, but you're really the one leading.
Okay. Is she putting you on game?
Listen, you gotta like feed his ego sometimes. Like, no baby, like it's okay. But really you planted the idea.
Right.
I'm teaching you guys skills.
Look, I'm a guy, but that's game. And sometimes, when your girl wants to do something a little crazy, you can say no and then be like, nah, baby, you're right. That will boost her mood up.
There's a difference between saying like, no, we need to go here right now, and baby, I trust, what you want to do. It would be nice if you can consider like, Melbourne instead of Sydney, but I'm gonna follow your lead.
That's it.
I'm gonna listen to you.
It's not hard.